we're going to talk about projection. It can help you learn about yourself. It can probably improve your relationships with other people too. So let's look at a little diagram. This makes it a lot easier to understand. So here is you. Here is somebody else. Now, whenever you see somebody, let's just say with your eyes, but you also hear them, you also, you sense them in a lot of ways. Let's just say everything comes through the eyes. So we'll draw a little eye there. Okay? There's the eye. You see this person. That gives you a view of them. And with that view of them, you don't actually see all of them. You only see their persona. You see it, the mask they wear, or the way they present themselves to the world. And so let's just put a little mask on this person. Okay, and you're probably not even seeing all of that mask. You're just seeing certain parts. Maybe you're seeing, and maybe not just the mask either. It can be like, you might be seeing red hair. You might be seeing anger. You might be seeing pink shirt, whatever. That's the part of the mask. And then, okay, so this is the persona, the mask. And then the projection is actually inside you because you have all of these beliefs and feelings and thoughts and ideas. You have stereotypes. You have like people with red hair are usually more uptight, or people with blonde hair aren't as smart, or people with brown hair are really stupid YouTubers. And then, so those are all the things in your brain, right? All the things in your brain. It's like a big scrambled, jumbly mess in there. And those actually have kind of an eye of their own. And they see what comes on through the other side of your eye. And that's the projection. It's like the opposite of a mask. It's you putting a mask on somebody else. So you see their mask, and then you see the mask that your mind, your stereotypes, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs put on that person. Let's explain it another way. And we'll do an example too. So this is you. This is a tree. You have really pretty eyes. And you see the tree, but you don't see the inside of the tree. You only see, certain parts of the tree. That's the tree's mask. That's its external expressions that you see. And that comes through your eyes. And again, thoughts, beliefs, all that stuff creates imagine just a projector screen. And all the stuff that comes in through your eyes gets projected onto that projector screen, and then you see it from the other side of the projector screen. So if you think about this let's just use a superhero, for example. Superman. Lois Lane sees Superman. She doesn't see Clark Kent. She sees the mask that this strong superhero guy presents. But really underneath, he's just Clark Kent. But she doesn't see that. She sees the mask that he puts on himself. And then beyond that, she sees her idea of Superman. She doesn't just see pure Superman. There are filters. She sees, she sees her idea that superheroes are strong, or she sees, maybe she doesn't think that superheroes cry, and Superman actually cries in the closet all the time, but he never shows that on his mask. And so she thinks Superman is stoic, and what she sees that projection. She sees what her eyes show her in her mind. Her eyes, she's actually seeing that from within. So she's seeing do one more diagram here. There, let's say that's where all the information comes inward. Here's Superman over here, and here's Lois Lane here. I'm getting my superheroes mixed up. Okay, so let's write Superman, Lois Lane. Okay. And so there's Superman's persona. That's what he presents to her. And then here's her projection. That's what she allows herself to see of what he presents to her. And so you can see how relationships can be super complicated, and we never, ever really understand each other, and there can be all kinds of miscommunications. And whenever you watch a romantic comedy movie, you get so frustrated because they just keep doing the stupidest things, and it's like, why didn't you just say the thing? And it's because it's very complicated. So now, how can you learn? How can you learn? What did I say? How can you use projection to learn about yourself? Well, that thing that you're seeing of the other person is often something in you. It is something in you. It comes from in you that you kind of project up on your vision of them. And so maybe you see this person, you see their anger, and it just bothers you. You're like, oh man, I just react so strongly to their anger. And if you have a strong reaction to it, it's probably something in you that you've either repressed that needs to come out, or it's maybe something, a lot of times things that you repress, since you're not letting them out, they will take possession of you and you'll become them for a little while. And so if you're like feeling really angry, you might be possessed by that anger. Or maybe it's just, maybe there's an actual boundary there that needs to be set. Like maybe I just like need to not let this person's anger, maybe I need to set a physical boundary. I'm not going to be around this person when they're angry, right? But it's worth looking into to see, like, is this a part of myself? And if you see something great in somebody that you love, like some beautiful trait, think about it the same way. Like, maybe I'm seeing a part of myself in them, and I think it's so beautiful, and maybe it's something that I need to like work on developing in myself. And that's how you learn about yourself, you know? It's things that like maybe you didn't see in yourself until you saw them in somebody else, and then you're like, wait, maybe that's part of me. And then you think about it a little further and you're like, holy crap, that's a part of me. And then you learn. Write stuff down, journal it. It's great. Well, it works for me anyway. So anyway, that is what Jungian projection is and how you can use it to learn about yourself. Thanks for watching. Peace.